Okay, today we're talking about the legal implications of a partnership. Hmm. First of all, partnerships in business are governed by the Companies and Allied Matters Act 2020 and the partnership law of the different states in Nigeria. For example, in Lagos, we have the partnership law of Lagos State. And the maximum number of partners any business can have is 20 under Section 19 of the CAMA 2020. However, there are exceptions. So the exceptions are law firms and accounting firms. So those law firms and law firms and accounting firms can have over 20 partners. Okay. Now, every partnership has implied terms. So if you have a partnership in a business, you have a partner, there must be something that binds both of you. So it can be created orally and it can be created in writing via what we call the partnership agreement. As lawyers, we always advise people who want to get into a partnership to have a written partnership agreement, because if you don't have a written partnership agreement, you're going to be caught in the web of lots of the implied terms in a partnership. Okay, so that means if there is no written agreement contrary to the implied terms in the partnership law, you're going to be bound by those implied terms, and we're going to be talking about those implied terms in a short while. So first of all, every partnership has a capital, and every partnership agreement should also state the capital contribution of each partner, right? Now that tells you the stake of each partner. In the absence of a provision in the partnership agreement that talks about the contribution of each partner, the law presumes that the contribution is equal. All right, so in a partnership, a partner can have 50%, and now let's say you have three persons who came together and say, "Oh, let's do this together." So one of them may have 60% stake based on what he contributed to the partnership. Another may have 30%, another may have 10%. So if that is not clearly stated in a partnership agreement, the law presumes that the contribution was equal. All right? So if there's dispute tomorrow and there's no partnership agreement, whatever is in the partnership will be split equally amongst the three parties, irrespective of the fact that they both contributed different sums. So that's why it's important to have a partnership agreement, which is well drafted, properly drafted by a lawyer or an expert, someone who knows well or who knows so much about the laws governing that area. Then the next is the sharing formula. All right, so I just said that the capital contribution should be clearly stated, same as the sharing formula of profits. Businesses are opened or set up because the owners or the promoters want to make profit, except it's an NGO where they just want to do charity work. So sharing formula must be clearly stated in the partnership agreement, and often it is delineated based on the capital contribution. So the person who contributes 60% gets 60% of the profits when it's to be shared. The person who contributes 30 gets 30%. The person who contributes 10 gets 10%. Again, if you don't clearly state out the sharing formula, the law presumes that the profits must be shared or should be shared equally. Then partnership property. In the partnership, you may have one of the partners bring his own personal property to be used for the business. So that must be clearly stated in the partnership agreement. In the absence of that, the law presumes and it is implied that the property belongs to the partnership. So you have a business and the business is being operated in the house or in the property belong to one of the partners. So that partner must clearly stated in the partnership agreement that that property does not belong to the partnership. It belongs to that partner. And of course, rent will be paid to the partner for availing the partnership his property for use. Then again, the remuneration of partners. Section 23, paragraph 6 provides that partners in a partnership are not to be remunerated, or it is implied generally that partners under that section, that partners are not to be remunerated.